unfortunately, but if you can go home every night, look yourself in the mirror and know that you've done your best as a coach to help this team, help this franchise, then you can live with yourself, regardless of the decision.
Just listening to that, just 3 games left in the regular season. The Nuggets making the decision today to look for a new general manager and a new head coach.
Yeah, one of the most shocking, surprising, and sudden stories in Denver sports history. Calvin Booth, the GM, and head coach Michael Malone are out. 9 News Nuggets reporter Chris Tavares is with us now. This seemed to catch pretty much everybody by surprise, at least as far as timing.
Yeah, the timing is really interesting. You only have 3 games left in the regular season, and you've got the postseason coming up, so why not just ride things out? But this news catching all of Denver and the entire NBA off guard. Michael Malone in his 10th season as the Nuggets head coach and just 2 years removed from leading them to their only NBA championship. Denver, though, has hit a bit of a rough patch lately on a 4-game losing streak for the first time all season. But with 3 games left in the regular season, they enter today in 4th place in the West. They're 1.5 games back of the Lakers in 3rd place and only a half game up on the Grizzlies, who right now sit in 8th place, which if they fall to that would obviously put them in the play-in tournament. Now, they've been without Jamal Murray for the past 5 games. Nikola Jokic, he also missed 5 games last month. And Aaron Gordon, he's missed over 30 games this season. But with all their recent struggles, Josh Kroenke, the vice chairman of Kroenke Sports and Entertainment, which owns the team, he just didn't like the direction that the team was heading.
This wasn't a decision that was taken lightly or taken as in a reactionary fashion to anything specific. Having observed our group over a very long period of time, and there were certain trends that were very worrisome to me at different points in time, but they would get masked by a few wins here and there. And you know, in the world of professional sports, when winning and losing is your currency, you know, winning can mask a lot of things, and we're trending towards a direction that I thought would probably be a very near end to our very near end to our season in the near future.
Now, David Adelman will serve as the interim head coach for the rest of the season, starting tomorrow when they visit Sacramento to take on the Kings. Now, as for Calvin Booth, he'd been with the Nuggets since 2017 when he was hired as an assistant GM. In July of 2020, he got promoted to being the full GM. His contract was due to expire at the end of this offseason, but the team now thrown into complete turmoil as they try and steady their position, avoid the play-in tournament, and make a run in the playoffs.
So you covered this team a lot, and they have a bona fide, not just an NBA, a sports superstar, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
He's fun to talk to, but the voice of this team for many years has been Michael Malone. He's the one who says things out loud and has said things and set tones. It's going to be interesting to see where that falls.
Yeah, and Malone is pretty brash. He can be a hardcore guy and will call out his players. I was listening to some old sound from earlier this season where he called out Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon, saying he wanted more leadership from them. Russell Westbrook, he was praising him for his leadership, but that's the kind of coach that Michael Malone is. He's a New York guy. He is really brash. He will tell you exactly how it is. Maybe that was rubbing some of the players wrong. This was the only head coach Nikola Jokic has known in the NBA.
Yeah, worked pretty well for a couple years.
They have a great relationship.
That parade we remember very well.
Exactly.
Let me ask you about Jokic, though, because he is, in the NBA, players have all the power.
Yes.
And if a player wants a coach fired, if he's a big enough guy, he can get that done. I don't get the feeling Nikola Jokic wanted Michael Malone out, but did the team have to run it by Nikola Jokic?
You would think so. When you've got a player of his, far and away the best player in the NBA, you would hope that he had some input. But I would be shocked if his input was, yeah, I don't want to work with him anymore. I don't know the inner workings. I don't know what these conversations were like. Josh Kroenke, in that soundbite, you heard him say, and what we didn't air was he said he and his dad, Stan Kroenke, made this decision together. It wasn't just one specific thing. It was the direction that the team was heading. They've hit a bit of a rough patch. To me, this seems a bit reactionary, given the 4-game losing streak and what his history is, but they made the decision.
We're going to get a chance to hear more of what Josh Kroenke had to say, and the man who talked to him, Vic Lombardi, is going to join us in a little bit as well. But we'll keep digging, trying to find out more. And I know you're going to be checking out the club in Sacramento, so get to the airport.
Yeah, got to pack.
Chris, thanks.
Tell us what you see.